After he and his wife opened up their marriage, she got pregnant with another man's child, and now he wants a divorce. Several years ago, this 34-year-old man and his 33-year-old wife decided to have an open marriage. The arrangement honestly didn't last that long before they decided to end it and go back to monogamy. He had a pretty great experience with a woman that he met while their marriage was open, and he says that the men his wife hooked up with, he saw, and he deems them all ugly. His wife's insecurity about her appearance was what led them to open up their marriage in the first place. You have to understand, there's a substantial difference in attractiveness between us, he explained. She's a big fat lady, which I don't mind. But ever since I got in shape, she's admitted to feeling insecure. Anyway, after ending their open marriage, he learned that his wife was pregnant. The timing was odd, and they both had an awful feeling about who the father actually was, but they brushed that aside. After a bit of time, they figured it would be best to do a paternity test, and the results indicated that he is not the father of his wife's child. Regardless, they made the decision to pretend that they didn't know and carry on as normal, which he was happy to go along with. So he spent a year and a half raising his wife's child as his own. About this time, my wife has a breakdown in front of her mother and lets our secret out, he said. Her mother couldn't keep the secret, and now not only do my in-laws know, but so do the bio dad and his family, who have been friends with my in-laws for years. Initially, the father of his wife's child said he did not want to be involved in the child's life at all, but his family doesn't agree with that. They are demanding visitation rights, and he and his wife have to go along with this, as they will absolutely lose the fight if it escalates to the courtroom. Not only would a paternity test support visitation rights, but this family is rich, and he and his wife can't afford a lawyer. So my wife and in-laws sold me out, and the normalcy of my life is out the window, he continued. I've grown resentful of my in-laws and my wife, and I'm considering a divorce. What advice do you have for him?